Hey everybody, welcome to Andy Donaldson Photography presents Andy's 2021 year in review. Title, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, just wanted to create a post. I was trying to think, should I just do a regular Facebook post? Should I do a YouTube video? And then I got to thinking, well, I've been wanting to do more videos, so I'm going to do a video. So here we go. Here's my review of 2021. It was something else, wasn't it? Yeah. Another year of the current conditions that we are in. Another year of just getting through, staying healthy, making good decisions, things like that. But I had a feeling last year that it was going to put a damper on what I do with my camera this year. And I was kind of right. Except for a couple instances. Normally, I have a lot more images taken, a lot more places I go, a lot more things I've seen, traveled, etc., but with things being the way they are, it was safest just to keep close to home and do around here. Not saying that we didn't go on vacation to Michigan in the summer, and we did, and it's gorgeous in northern Michigan. But for the most part, yeah, things were kind of tame this year. But there are a couple instances where I had really good experiences when it came to photography. And these two really stand out the most. The first is one I've talked about recently on another video, the Howden Joy Buffalo plant in New Philadelphia. This is a plant which I spoke previously on, produced fan products, industrial fan products, had been in the community for years, was a large employer, and they're tearing down the facility currently. The plant's been closed for some time, and they're finally ripping down the structures, and they're going to reclaim it, and they're looking for another commercial use for the site, which is good. However, it's sad to see, because knowing that that plant employed so many people locally, provided so many homes and meals and clothing for so many families, it was something special. I wanted to capture, before it was gone, just an ounce, if I could, of the building's importance, and was very reverent towards that when I was on this shoot. I didn't want to just take pictures. I wanted to capture something with it, and I feel I did. I really feel I got some things that really stand out, that really do capture the importance of what that site meant to a lot of people for a lot of years. And I know I was able to get that for some people, being told about it. So that was a really cool shoot, really something special to me. I'll always remember it. It's sad now, being that it's December, and the destruction's been going on for some time now. We drove by there last weekend, and pretty much all the buildings that I had shot in are now leveled. Sadly, one of the buildings, the red building, the red brick house that stood there, from what they said, was the oldest structure on the site. It's no longer standing. So yeah, it meant a lot to me to do that. And was something that just fell in my lap. I didn't think this year I'd be doing a lot of things differently than I normally do, like go take pictures of the eagles, or go down to Zor Lake and just get the geese frolicking about in the waters, or walking around Zor, or going up to the Cuyahoga Valley. I've done all those things, but this time, this was something different. This was something really unique. But the second thing that really sticks out to me is something I've shot a lot before, and that was the Zor Civil War event that was held in September down in Zor. Now, historically, this happens every other year. It started since 2001, the weekend after the tragic events of 9/11 was the first event, and it's grown since every year. Big event, a lot of people come into for it, a lot of reenactors come in for it, and it's a fun time. I have always enjoyed shooting it. I've been the official photographer for the event for a couple times in the past. I've had access to go down onto the field with the reenactors to get some really cool shots. One thing I'm always looking to get is the fire spitting out of the cannons or the muskets. I call it chasing a dragon, because it's just so cool just to see that flame, just see those sparks come out in that puff of smoke. So that's always fun, and I was looking forward to it again this year. I knew it was going to be a little scaled back compared to other years because of everything going on, the current state that we're in. But nonetheless, it was still a well-attended event. Historically, I like to get down there early on Saturday mornings at the event. That's usually when everybody's there, everybody's set up their camp, and on Saturday mornings, everybody's waking up, having their coffee. You can smell of bacon fills the air, and grease, cooking eggs, and just really, whole scene. But there was something I wasn't expecting to see this year. Like I said, I like to get there early, so it's about 7:30 Saturday morning. I live close, but I drive my car down just so I can have it close by if I need to stow some gear in it. And I'm pulling into the Zor Hotel parking lot, and I see these two gentlemen speaking with another gentleman in the parking lot there. And something I have not seen at the Civil War event in the past, or at any Civil War event for that matter. I've really only gone to Zor and up to Bedford. I've been to the one that's up in Akron at Hale Farm, but I've never seen representation like this there. These two gentlemen were standing in the parking lot, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to get my camera out. I've got to get this shot. I do not want to blow it, because to be quite honest, I have never seen this type of representation ever at a Civil War event. It was beautiful. The looks on their faces that they have in this image, to me, just speak volumes. And I want to make sure that they get a copy of this image because it means a lot to me. I think this type of representation needs to be told. This story needs to be told. I think it's often overlooked by the romanticism that the Civil War has attached to it. It's a true story. It needs to be told and celebrated more. And with these two gentlemen, I think it's just phenomenal. I was very lucky, blessed, if you will, that I was there at the right moment, the right time. Got my camera out, asked the one gentleman, I'm like, hey, can I get a picture of you two guys? And he gladly said, sure. So they came over, and I just said, okay. The joke I always make with all reenactors is, look historic. And they did. And just the look in their faces, I just absolutely love their body language in the image. It just really, really strikes me. A lot of people love the image in black and white. I don't know. I like it in black and white, but I prefer it more in color myself. It just captures it, just the majesty of the moment, of the rising sun lighting them, and again, the body language, just everything about that image. Between the Howden Joy Buffalo plant and these soldiers, it's two images of this year that I'm just not going to forget ever. So there you have it. Quick review of 2021. Yeah, I shot a lot of stuff. There's no doubt I haven't shot a lot of things. I will probably shoot some more in the next couple of weeks. I'm off work for the end of the year. Our New Year's plans fell through because of the recent outbreak of the illness going about. And so that's going to give me a lot of time on my vacation to grab a camera, grab a roll of film, grab my digital camera, grab an SD card, and go explore. There's a few places in mind, as long as the weather behaves, where I'm thinking I might venture to. So we'll see. So I want to thank you if you've just started following me along here on this YouTube page. I hope to grow it a little bit more. I plan on in 2022 spending a little more time on it, making more videos. Of course, follow me on my Facebook page, Andy Donaldson Photography. On Instagram, Andy D Photography. That's a mixture of my professional work, my dogs, if we're out doing something fun, or my grandkids, especially my grandkids, I'll be posting pictures on there. But thanks for following along. And I wish you and yours a very happy rest of 2021 and a very hopeful 2022. Let's get through this. Thanks. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Take care.